The Hydrohog Diaries, the surprisingly awesome life of the world's chillest creature. Imagine a creature that can swim like a seal, nap like a pro, hang out in giant family groups, and get along with almost every animal it meets. No, it's not a character from a kid's movie. It's the capybara, also known by fans as the hydrohog, the king of cool in the animal kingdom. From the wetlands of South America to backyard pools in Florida, these water-loving giants have become internet icons and real-world marvels. But what makes them so special? Let's take a deep dive into the world of this unique, furry legend. What exactly is a capybara? First things first. Yes, capybaras are rodents, but they're not your average mouse or rat. They're the largest rodents on Earth, weighing up to 150 pounds, 70 kilograms, and standing 2 feet tall at the shoulder, stretching over 4 feet long. Some capybaras are as big as a Labrador retriever. They look like giant guinea pigs, and that's no coincidence. They're close relatives. Their bodies are barrel-shaped and covered in dense, reddish-brown fur that dries quickly and insulates well. They also have webbed toes, making them excellent swimmers, and long, sharp teeth that never stop growing. To keep them filed down, they constantly chew on grass, bark, reeds, or even their own poop. More on that later. Where do these chill beasts live? Capybaras are native to South America, thriving in countries like Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, Paraguay, Peru, and Argentina. They prefer places where water is always nearby. Think slow-moving rivers, marshes, wetlands, lakes, and swamps. These guys are semi-aquatic, meaning they split their time between land and water. Their favorite hangouts are muddy riverbanks where they can graze, nap, and escape from predators by simply slipping into the water. They're such good swimmers that they can even sleep in water, with just their noses sticking out. Thanks to human introductions and a few great escapes, small populations have popped up in places like Florida, where warm, wet conditions make them feel right at home. They've even been spotted in Trinidad and parts of Central America. Capybara Society. It's a vibe. If capybaras had a social media presence, they'd be influencers. These animals are famously friendly and social, not just with each other, but with all sorts of other species. Birds perch on their backs, monkeys hang out beside them, and other animals simply seem to like being near them. It's like they give off good energy. They live in groups of 10 to 20, but during the dry season when water is scarce, these groups can swell to over 100 individuals. Within their groups, there's a clear hierarchy, usually led by a dominant male who controls access to females and the best spots for food and swimming. Communication is key in hydrohog society. They use whistles, barks, grunts, purrs, and clicks to talk to one another. Babies squeak constantly to keep track of their moms, and adults use scent marking and vocalizations to keep the peace and avoid fights, predators, perils, and survival tricks. Despite their calm nature, capybaras live in a world full of danger. Their main predators include jaguars, caimans, anacondas, ocelots, eagles, and even humans, who sometimes hunt them for their meat and skin. But the hydrohog is no easy target. With their eyes, ears, and nostrils all positioned high on their heads, capybaras can hide almost completely underwater while still watching and listening. They can hold their breath for 5 minutes and dive into the water silently when they sense danger. Their swimming skills aren't just for fun, it's their best defense. In fact, young capybaras are natural-born swimmers, capable of paddling around just hours after birth. What's on the capybara menu? Capybaras are strict herbivores, and surprisingly picky ones. Their diet mostly consists of grasses and aquatic plants, but they'll also munch on fruits, reeds, seeds, and soft tree bark. Their food choices change with the seasons and local plant life. Here's the weird part. Capybaras practice coprophagy, which means they eat their own poop, specifically the soft, nutrient-rich droppings they produce in the morning. This second round of digestion helps them absorb important nutrients they missed the first time, especially vitamin B and cellulose from tough plants. Disgusting? Maybe. Effective? Definitely. Baby capybaras. Cute and clever. Capybaras give birth to 4 to 5 pups at a time, usually once a year. The babies are born fully furred, with open eyes, and ready to run and swim within hours. They stick close to their moms, but are also cared for by the whole group. It takes a village. The entire herd helps watch over the young, a behavior known as alloparenting, which increases survival rates and builds strong social bonds. Cool capybara facts you didn't know. Capybaras can snore, loud and proudly. They regulate body temperature by wallowing in mud, which also helps protect them from sunburn and insect bites. In some cultures, especially in Venezuela, the Catholic Church once declared capybaras as fish so people could eat them during Lent. Capybaras are often seen napping with ducks, cats, or even crocodiles. Their calm temperament makes them easygoing roommates. Despite their size, capybaras can run up to 22 miles per hour, 35 kilometers per hour, in short bursts to escape danger on land. Why we love the hydrohog. In a world full of fierce predators and high-stakes survival, the capybara is a reminder that it's okay to slow down, chill out, and just float sometimes. Their ability to live peacefully with others, adapt to changing environments, and remain completely unbothered in the face of chaos is kind of inspiring. So whether you spot one lounging in the shade, soaking in a hot spring, or starring in a viral meme surrounded by ducks and monkeys, just know, you're looking at one of the coolest animals on the planet. And now, the next time someone mentions a capybara, you won't just picture a fuzzy potato in the mud. You'll think of the hydrohog, water wizard, grass gourmet, social superstar, and undisputed king of chill.